Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Hoist the Colors.
You were so close.
I was so close.
Yeah.
Now, straight up the top, I am what's the word for it? Sick.
In need of antibiotics.
Unalive. No.
Dying.
No. I'm not dying, I'm fine. This is fine, okay? Anyway, I am recovering from tonsillitis, so my voice is kind of a little bit off at the moment. I do apologize for that. It is what it is. I didn't want to cancel the stream yet again. But yeah, we're here for the first session back for Book 3 of Hoist the Colors. I am very excited.
Yay.
Welcome people into the chat.
Woohoo!
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I haven't slept properly in like a week, so this is going to be amazing.
We've got this, everyone.
Yeah. I believe in us.
I believe in the waves.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
I believe in the you that believes in me.
I believe in that.
That was good.
I believe in that magic scroll that's just a mirror.
I believe that there's gonna be some post on Reddit about somebody min-maxing with the fact that you can eat mermaids now.
What do you mean
They stop
now?
you
I'm
for
sorry, what? Eating mermaids?
So if a player has the feat Healing Flash, if someone is to consume their heart and their liver within an hour of their death, they would be 1. Healed of all physical injuries, regaining hit points up to their maximum, and would cease to age for 8 years. So I'm just waiting for some GM to swallow whole a merfolk, and then claim that that heals their monster up to full. I think raw, there's an argument for it.
Okay, so this brings us
Couldn't have
to
put the
another
detail
announcement.
in there.
Hey, so
How
I
the-
have some character concepts I want to go over with you later.
God. So, Hell of the Wild recently came out, and by recently I mean this week. And a lot of people have been very excited about it. I kind of want to do a stream about it, though I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But it has merfolk, it has minotaurs, it has centaurs, it has awakened animals. There are certain sections of the internet community who are very excited about the entire book.
Me.
I think it's pretty rad. I think they could have, made some choices that would have made centaurs cooler, but,
Well, we can't all have Shining Force, unfortunately.
Yes, we can.
I feel like they should be able to use lances better, and not all their weapon feats should be about bows.
Okay, question. I know this came up in, like, the hijinks server, but centaur armor.
Don't get me started.
Big cod piece.
Just whatever horses use.
Yeah, but who puts it on them?
They do.
Like, do heavy armor centaurs have, like, a squire? Or do they have,
Okay, who's putting full plate on your paladin? Realistically, you cannot don a suit of full plate by yourself.
You know how in the Power Rangers they just leap into the sky and land in the seat of their mech?
Yeah.
It's that. That's how you do it.
Well, there's a spell for that. I think it's called instant armor.
They jump in the air and spin for 10 minutes as they don their armor.
Whatever the
Listen,
opposite
I
of
just think
centrifugal
you
force
need
is.
to accept, Matt, that it's a
Yeah.
fantasy game.
Magic.
Oh, absolutely. The other question, is it armor or is it botting?
I think
It
mechanically it's armor, the same as
Yes.
everyone else, and you could actually take off armor from a centaur and it would fit any other creature of their size.
Exactly.
Or do they have to
So-
get both?
So why can't animal companions have armor runes on their body? That's all I'm saying.
Um,
Why can't animal companions efficiently
because they aren't
werebarding?
balanced around it, Matt.
Are they? Are they?
Yeah, apparently having armor is super busted. Not like you can get a dex modifier of +9 or anything like that for them.
So if you're running in an awakened animal, what happens then?
Yeah,
You're
that
wearing
is-
armor. So it has to do with the brain power. There has to be enough brain power for the magic to eat. For
You have to
it
think
to
that the armor will
activate.
protect you.
We found the source of magic. It's brain worms.
We were all orcs all along. Get me some shooters and choppers and let's go, boys.
See, I do want to play an Orc Inventor who's like a 40k Orc.
Yeah, and then, you know what, let's not get started on that one again.
Yeah, let's not. Because that is its own definite rabbit hole.
Yeah, imagine inventing a really cool weapon like the Barricade Buster.
The Barricade Buster's a good weapon.
It
The
is.
fact that gunslingers can't really get much use out of it is a different story altogether.
Nor can inventors. And it was made by a half-orc inventor. Riddle
Is
me
he
that one,
half-orc?
John Paizo.
Is he half Orc or is he full Orc?
Half-orc.
Okay.
Don't know who he
Good
is. It's
question.
just in the flavor text that he's a half-orc.
Gunslinger? I hardly know her. Play Magus instead, guys.
What are you not sure?
Why would I want to play a Magus? I could just play a fighter wizard.
Yeah, just play.
God, I'm choosing
You do
violence,
that.
aren't
You
I?
enjoy that, Matt. Have a good time.
I will. I read the errata. The spell shot's
What was
actually
the errata?
half decent. Well, the spell shot is actually half decent now. They can access the casting and stuff.
Yeah, you can access casting, but you still don't get spell striking.
Well, who would want spell striking?
Yeah, it seems pretty busted
Magus
without shocking
players.
grasp.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, spell strike is worthless now. It doesn't have shocking grasp. Why would you want to play Magus?
Right? There's not enough attack spells.
Exactly. There are
I mean,
14
I think
that
that
target
there
AC.
is actually a point there that there should be more AC spells.
There
You
should
know-
be.
You know what? I absolutely agree with you. I am working on a bunch at the moment.
But after you get to disintegrate, there's not really much you can make for a spell. Kind of disintegrate's kind of like the apex of AC targeting.
Just a
Why?
bigger and
Stop
bigger
eating
snowball
tissues.
every level.
Right?
Stop.
Dog.
Nom, 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 nom.
No, your grasp just becomes even more shocking.
Yeah.
That's what upcasting is.
But how has everyone's week been? Because I've already people know how my week has been.
It's been wonderful for you, Matt, I heard.
I'm at the beach.
You're at the beach.
Yeah, I saw a picture. There were less
You mean
rats than I
going
was
to the
expecting.
beach?
No, you on a kayak.
Oh yeah.
Well, I assume it was you. You posted the picture.
Yeah, it was me.
Just fly a drone over someone's kayak, take a picture. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing someone's done. I'm just trying to think in the way of announcements. I have a throne if people want to contribute to that. I currently have the PDF for Howl of the Wild up on there. So if someone wants to throw some monies towards
Ooh.
that,
Oh woo.
It'd just give you access to my demi-plane, Matt.
I'm looking at it. All I see is keeping the lights on, Pathfinder Society, year of unfettered exploration, and a
Okay.
proper
Oh, that's-
VTuber.
oh, has someone already got it? Okay, cool. Thank you, whoever did that. It is very much appreciated. That means I'm
He's
probably going
out
to be
here.
doing a stream Wednesday,
Yeah.
Woohoo!
where I will be talking about Howl the Wild.
House.
Bark, bark.
Woof.
Do we get to make you do all the cringe animal sound copy pastas? Uwu X3 nuzzles.
I can't do the voice at the moment. I'm sorry.
Come Wednesday.
Come Wednesday, we'll see. Otherwise, I don't really have much else in the way of announcements. So how about we swap it over to the Yale map? Oh yeah. And a couple of things happened at the end of last session. The first...
Blew something up, and Matt was like, "Are you sure you want to blow this thing up?" And we were like, "Yeah, we're pirates."
Look, I'm just saying, you had two choices. And how about we do this properly? Who remembers what happened last time?
We blew something up.
My last time was a month ago.
Killed a coven of hags,
You
and
did.
then
Good work.
Yay.
Saved a fairy
then
queen.
Sunshine heroically shoved a very pretty lady from over a boiling pot,
You did.
and there was a horse, which I appreciated as a connoisseur of horses.
I just like my mounted combat. What can I say?
And then the temple started, the reaction went critical or whatever, and the temple was gonna blow up, and Matt was like, "You could try to stop it," and we were like, "Fuck that, we're getting the hell out."
Yep.
And we did.
You
Well,
certainly
no,
made
it
that
wasn't.
decision.
It wasn't a. You can try to stop it. It was the fairy queen was like, "I can do it, but it'll use the last of my power." And we're like, "No."
Yeah, we were like, "Yeah, no, you seem pretty chill. Don't die, fairy queen." And
We
were
don't
like,
care about
"Chill."
this place.
Yeah. And Fish-Eye Joe was kind of sad, but that's on him, to be honest.
We got told the ritual was failed and Horus would not come out from that one. So,
Yeah.
success on our part.
No, there was a success. But
Kyogre is sleeping.
yes, Kyogre remains sleepy.
We used the correct orb.
We used the blue orb.
You used one of the orbs, that's for sure. Use the green one.
Oh, there is a green one.
Oh, I'm just
Oh.
guessing because of Rayquaza.
Nah.
Rayquaza doesn't get an orb.
He's always awake.
Rayquaza can just mega evolve.
Hmm.
OP. But you also all leveled up to level 8.
Yeah.
Finally. Oh my god.
You were on level 7 for a very long time. A note has been made of it for the final design for the game. For the adventure.
I knew it. Matt was already hired by Paizo all along.
But did anyone say anything fun about what they got for level 8?
Reactor strike.
Yeah, reactor strike. This is gonna be
What
terrible.
was that one?
I got
it's
a
just
feat
nice
called
reaction.
Can't You See? Which I think just makes Sunshine more of a cryptid. He's hard to point out. If you try to point out Sunshine, you have to attempt a flat check.
Where is that from?
That's a Dark Archive. It's a Dark Archive feat, and I love
Yeah,
it so
no,
much.
Of course it is. I was like, this feels dark. This is Dark Archive coded.
Where's his face? I don't know. Oh, I can't see it anymore. It's gone.
I would see it. It's
It's in
over
my
there.
imagination.
And then I got my rats better, and I also took magical crafting because Archie wanted me to.
That's nice. Until we get the expansion rules of you can build your own magical crafting feat into a workshop, then this is our best bet forward.
I have considered it. I've been told no. The feat must be invested. The price must be paid.
I don't know. I do feel like crafting's a bit of a feat tax hole. That you really don't get that much out of, but...
Unless you're a rogue, you're kind of giving up some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
At the same point, it's for some classes you're not really going to be using your skill feat for much else.
I was going to. I was gonna take Titan Wrestler.
That's a pretty rad feat.
Iron Wrestler is pretty epic. It is one of my favorite skill feats. Solar, what'd you pick up?
I don't know, I'm a big hefty hauler fan. Oh.
Likewise.
I grabbed Intimidating Glare and Cremate Undead.
Okay.
You know, so when I heal undead, they also burst into flames. It's fun.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Base.
That's gonna be fun.
I hope so.
Archie?
I felt like some of my bloodline spells were kind of lame. And so I changed that by way of cross-blooded evolution, which allows me to swap out one of my bloodline spells for another one, and it works as a bloodline spell still. So I don't have to deal with where is it? I've still got haste. It was this one. I swapped out spell immunity for, I think, chromatic ray? No, for confusion.
Oh god.
Because I already had confusion, and I was like, hey, we'll just take this one instead. Which freed up me to pick another slot. Which is always what you want. You want your spells to work.
You do want your spells to work. And confusion's pretty great.
And I also retrained, because no point picking up duplicate feats. So I have now got, I can bend the beams.
You can bend the beams?
I can bend the beams. What? Or I can.
Oh god.
I can explode on behalf of other people. So if Solar decides, you know what? Archie's surrounded by undead. I don't need to heal these guys over here. Let's pulse from him.
Yeah, I wish there was that version of the feat, but like you chose where the creature, which creature at origin. So instead of you being the target, you can just decide who is the target. I think that'd be very funny.
That would be cool.
Just like center it on some random guy.
Yeah, oh, totally.
Huh. Do a harm pulse.
It's so funny, honestly. Like,
That would be cool.
it'd be cool.
But yes, now Solar can shoot me with a laser beam, and I can bend that beam around a corner,
Yeah.
which I think's pretty sick.
That's gonna be
And now I can also make people stupid by spouting biblical nonsense. I can literally checkmate atheists. I never read into this feat before actually picking it up. It's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, alright.
So I've got more effects I can put on people's faces.
And Mosh.
Well, we have the aforementioned reactive striker, courtesy of the Rock Guard dedication archetype, which is one of yours, Matt, I think.
It is. It's also getting a name change soon.
Yay! So that's pinching a few from the fighter archetype, which includes reactive striker. So Oh yes, very nice. I get accelerated frenzy from the Thanator class feat, which I kind of already have that from my bracelet of dashing, but
Zoomies.
I just don't need to activate the bracelet if I choose to go into Adrenaline Surge, which is fun. And then I have Slippy Prey, because I don't know, maybe Krakens, quite possibly.
Well, there's more than Krakens that will want to grab you.
Exactly, and now I'm a master in
Crabs.
athletics as well, so...
Crabs.
I mean, I have been since level 7, but that is just a nice little bump down of that penalty, so...
I do like to use
Hey,
crabs.
the final boss, Akata.
I mean,
Crabs with a knife.
there was that suggestion someone made of having a dungeon that is just a giant crab. With
Well, we
ship
did do a
built into
dungeon
it.
that was a giant fish.
We did.
I mean, no spoilers, but Eyes of the Stone or whatever it is, for 13th Age, it's like this mega dungeon. The mega dungeon's basically a living organism that eats different colonies and people and blah 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 as the story progresses, so it's quite fun.
Ew.
That's kind of
Yeah.
cool. I love it.
It's very, very, very good and very well done, so...
I love that.
TF2 conversion went.
Well. There's always homebrew efforts to do it. I'm
Mhm.
not volunteering, though. That's not the thing I'm doing.
Why not, Matt?
I got too much on my plate as it is. But, at the end of last session, you did in fact save the day. Although you may have destroyed an ancient and... I was going to say wonderful temple, but that's probably the wrong descriptor for it.
I'm not a member of the Pathfinder Society. You're not guilt-tripping me right now.
You're expecting Pathfinder Society members to experience guilt?
I assume when they, like, destroy something old or whatever,
Only at a loss of
and
loot.
don't get to steal it for their museum.
Well, that's the thing.
Or
They don't even
steal
have
it
a
from
museum.
the museum.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, isn't it? We
Is
can't
the
put-
Black Cross the official Pathfinder, like, museum? That quote-unquote museum?
And
It's like,
they're
we'll just,
associated.
we'll just keep it there until we're ready to steal it, basically, is how I've always felt about it. Like,
There is
They're friendly with the Black Rosses.
friendly?
Until
Okay.
the Black Rosses are like, hey, why are you stealing stuff from our museum?
Yeah, okay.
There is a suggestion that one of the Decemvirate of the Pathfinder Society is a member of the Black Ross family. But
Sly dog.
that is neither here nor there for this campaign. As you did manage to free Miranda, or Miri as she's currently being called, from her long imprisoned state.
Wait, Miranda, as in Miranda Bay Miranda?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh.
formerly known as Blue.
Ah. Okay.
Honestly,
upon a time, she
Sunshine was
double-D,
very
double-die.
surprised that there was a lady in the statue.
That's quite exciting, I have to admit. That's very exciting.
She is a little woody, though.
Mm.
Like, you're not wrong, but still. But yes, as a part of breaking the curse, their curse could not be completely broken. Because of that, half of her body is kind of covered in a wood-like shell, resembling that of the ship itself. And she has become what is known as a shipbound, which is a creature that cannot stray from their ship for too long.
Like
Similar
a
to,
ghost.
well, similar to a ghost or, aquatic creatures who can't leave the water for more than 24 hours. She is in a similar situation now.
So,
Sounds fishy to me.
I feel like we should do some science and see what constitutes the ship. Because, like, is it... At what point does the ship stop being the ship? Like, if it gets deconstructed in some way?
Are we gonna
What
do the
is-
ship of
is-
Theseus thing?
Yeah.
We replace the ship board by board, Matt.
No, it'd be like if we take a plank from the ship and like strap that to her feet and put them on the bottom of her shoes. Is she still on the ship? That's what I'm saying. I feel like we can
logs
science
out
this.
of the ship, Matt.
Yes. We can science this. Or if she gets covered in gunpowder from the ship's stores, does she like is it yeah. There's
If we
potential
build
here.
her clothes out of the ship's sails.
Exactly.
If we get a bunch of like boards from the ship and we lay them on a path,
Exactly.
does she
And
get
put
to
plates down in
walk
front
to
of her
the
as she
middle
walks.
of the island for the peace conference?
Yeah.
You can hear the scraping of metal and chalk and fingers on a chalkboard in the back of Matt's mind as he regrets ever booting up his stream.
I hate to invoke Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm so sorry, but don't you remember the third movie where Davy Jones like walks in those buckets of water?
Yeah,
'cause
that's
he
what I
can't-
was
Such a
referencing.
great, it's such a great detail too.
Look, if we smash a bottle of champagne over her head, does she become her own ship?
Oh.
She's already been named.
She does get a middle name.
Do
But
we rename her, or is that bad luck?
I feel like that would be exceptionally bad luck. You know, especially because she's
Who's
right
having
there.
a woman aboard? But we don't talk about that.
This isn't Earth.
If we make her hold 3 plastic pegs, do we sink that battleship? Anyway.
It's a good one.
This is fine. It's fine.
This is what you expected.
But you do have some time before you get back to Miranda Bay. So did you want to actually do some experimenting?
Yes.
Yes.
Emphatic yes. I'd like to strap broken planks off the ship onto the bottom of her feet.
There's a snakehead island over here we can do testing with.
I'm a
People are gonna snoop on us, though.
There's no Sneeple there.
Look, I
There's
get
your
that
word.
it's a thematic construct, this whole curse thing. It's just like, what is the essence of the ship? It's, it's not something you can necessarily define by just atoms or anything. Like, but, Mosh is interested. He's like, okay, so what would actually, what is a ship? And he's like, actually, this is the deepest he's thought about anything in his life.
And then Matt comes back. It's a 30-foot emanation.
Ooh, I get a hero point.
Yep, everyone has 2 hero points now.
Yay!
Well, hey. I
Well-
didn't even use any of my hero points yesterday.
You do a little bit of experimentation with this. And it feels like it's more of a ideal as opposed to a physical thing.
Yes.
And you may feel like this is a cop-out. However, it definitely feels like she is one with the ship itself, not parts of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's
Oh,
not a
cool.
cop-out, Matt. That's just, that's the way these things work.
It works as you'd expect it to.
Yes.
Yeah. But she also says, look, I can still leave the ship for like 24 hours. Roughly. Like, the pull's always there.
If you do
Does she
it
have to
and
hold her
shrink
breath?
the ship and carry the ship with you.
Do I go with
That
the
would
ship?
be cool.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
If we build you a mobile chair that's full of the ship.
Matt, while they're experimenting with this, Sunshine's working on a new bucket. Oh, it's not good enough.
I like this.
Let me check. Let me check.
Nope, it's not good enough.
No?
Nope, it's a very high DC for the perfect bucket.
Okay.
I had a DC in my mind when I rolled it, and I didn't roll high enough.
We're far off, though. You do find out that she can pretty much transport herself anywhere onto the ship. And she has something of what you feel like she probably had before, a ship-wide awareness. So she can, it's kind of like tree step, but for boats.
So what you're saying is if she presses L, she brings up the blue menu?
I'm sorry, I don't get that reference.
You of all people don't get that reference with the amount of Railjack you've been playing?
No?
Bring up
I'm
the tactical
sick brain.
menu. It allows you to teleport anywhere on the ship.
Oh. I see. Anyway, what other things do people want to do on the way back?
I want to make a new staff and a
What-
new wand.
I want to make the new staff and wand.
No. Captain Archie said that he wants to make the new staff and wand.
Yeah,
It's a communal effort.
yeah. I
He
mean,
casts the spells.
yeah,
and
Sunshine
stuff.
can't make them without me, and I can't make them without Sunshine.
Yeah. It's a group project.
Exactly. Someone's gonna
So-
cast these spells, Matt.
Which wand were you trying to make?
Both if possible.
Both wands? There's more than two
Oh,
wands.
wand. No, I'm upgrading my wand of water breathing to a third level one. I think I wanted.
Oh.
Cool.
Wand.
Just what level is it?
I figure
Otherwise,
I need. Do you want third or fourth? We'll go third. 8 hours is gonna be. We're not gonna spend more than that underwater.
no, not at all.
Not for a while.
That's probably more accurate.
And even if we were to need the fourth rank version, just upgrade it from the third, because that's how that works, right?
You can just upgrade your items. That is a thing that is built in.
So this would cost 200 GP worth of materials total.
Which, because you have access to a workshop on the boat, you can absolutely do that.
But how much time do we want to spend to make that less expensive?
Well, you have about a week before you get back to Miranda Bay.
I thought we had a fortnight.
I'm remembering something from like a month ago.
Exactly a month ago.
So you might be correct.
So do we want to spend 7 days on the wand, 7 days on the...
7 days.
I reckon we spend more time on the staff because that's going to cost more and we save more money on it.
Okay.
Prov-
What
if it's
level
ready.
should I make the task in the earn income macro?
It is a 7th level task.
Okay. 7th level task. And spend like 5 days on it?
I reckon so.
You
Earn
got this, I
income.
believe on you.
How did
Can
I
I-
fail?
Rolled 20. I was going to say, can I aid with
So bad.
encouragement?
I mean, you would probably aid with Arcana.
Yeah, I
because
was
it's
about to say, you're-
arcane crafting. Oh, that feels so bad.
Sunshine doesn't count as a hireling. Here is my aid. Is that a successful aid, Matt?
That is a +1.
+1 to fail by. Oh my goodness. Oh. I can't hero point it because it's a long-term thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to.
That's lame.
Look, I'm one
This
of
is
those
what I
people that
found out via playing Podge.
Yeah. The oft ignored rules is written.
I also am one of those people who feels like downtime activities you should be able to take 10. But that's just me.
Particularly considering you don't really save any money by doing this.
No.
We take off 2 gold. Like if we succeed. Is that am I reading this right?
Yeah.
We take off 2 gold because I failed.
Oh, cause you failed. Okay.
Because I failed. We would have had a higher salary per day had I succeeded.
So costs us 198 gold pieces to do the upgrade.
Teamwork!
Woohoo!
Yeah, it makes the dream work.
And then for the staff, what level is the task?
That's a great question, Matt.
Level 8.
I
Okey-dokey.
rolled my aid roll so that it looks better. No.
And then this is 9 days.
Can I re-roll the aid roll?
Mm,
No,
no.
Alright, you
because you're
gain.
spending a long amount of time on it.
I get no benefit.
That is a success.
Success.
Woohoo!
So,
How much does the staff cost? Staff upgrade cost, Matt?
The original one was, I have stuff right here, was 90 gold pieces, so it will cost you 370. Yes.
Minus 27.
gold pieces left.
Correct.
Okay.
You can't see it, but I'm smiling.
370. I have to do this.
I forget how much crafting annoys me in
343.
this game.
Yeah, heroic crafting was a great experience. I will say that.
It's just got a lot of spreadsheeting going on.
It's a lot more to keep track of, but gosh golly, is it more
Satisfying.
rewarding. Yeah. Like it feels like a solid difference between speed and efficiency. It's like you can spend more time to make it cheaper, or make it take longer, or
Where is
you could just make it go fast.
There's Archie's character sheet.
It's over there.
Did that work? I think it worked.
I don't know. Figurehead staff, betterer.
There we go. I do have to add the spells into that. I know the third level one is Captain's Call.
Woohoo!
I believe the fourth level one is Ship Shape. Which, despite the name, does not turn you into the shape of a ship.
Oh.
I was about to ask,
Hey!
is that like a polymorph effect?
I was gonna
turning
say,
into
can
a
we try
ship?
that on Miranda and see what happens?
Oh.
She does not, unfortunately, she does not have the construct trait.
If I summon the ship with Captain's Call,
Whoa.
does that count as
Unfortunately, she
the
does
ship?
not have the construct trait. Does that mean it does work on Sola?
You can try.
See, I'm trying really hard not to laugh at the moment.
It's
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt.
a bit
No,
detrimental.
you're fine.
And then these Tweedledums over here
God.
making their jokes.
Making
Gosh
their
darn
hee-hoos.
jokes.
Their jokes and their jibes, their quips.
Oh, do you need a navigation check to get back to Miranda Bay from me?
Nah, I think you're pretty solid at this point. Unless you want to do one.
Yeah, I do.
You know, these waters.
It's good enough. It's not
Is
a
it?
crit fail.
That is very true. You know what?
I
I'll
love
totally
how
do
you
that
were
later.
like, is it? And I'm like, it's not a crit fail.
Well,
I can tell you that much.
Like, my mouth says things, but my brain takes a couple of moments to catch up. But, cause yeah, I
I can
remember you got
reckon
Dead
deadly.
Reckoning. Yeah. See, I remember the thing. Well, you do build your staff. It looks very pretty.
Really.
Did anyone want to do anything else on the way back?
I take a piece of seaweed from me and I tie it around the staff and I'm like in a bow and I'm like, that's actually I go to Archie and I'm like, that's very important to the magic happening, so you can't ever take it off.
So I've now got a bow tied around my figurehead staff.
Yep.
Fair enough.
And now you can use it to do divinations on Sunshine.
Why would I do divinations? That's a waste of a spell. Spells
Because if-
costs.
If sunshine is ever out of your sight for more than, let's say, 15 minutes, it is imperative to know where they are.
Yeah, I was about to
you
say.
know what? That's true.
There's been at least one instance where knowing exactly where Sunshine is would have been good.
No, I think that burning down the place, the shipyard, was a good decision. And I stand by that.
Disaster Leshy over here.
We sure he's not a wildfire, Leshy? I mean, he is red.
Just shares a kinship.
We accidentally swapped one out when we stopped at the volcano.
Burnt it down before the volcano.
Shh.
It was retroactive. Eternalism.
Oh,
Well, we're at the bay.
no, why
Well-
not? I can't select the boat.
That's because it's a different
I
thing.
think only Matt can. It's like on a different layer or something.
Because it's technically not a token. It's a tile.
Whoa.
Fancy.
Whoa. Before you get to Miranda Bay, I will say, Captain, the boat is starting to feel a little bit cramped.
Yeah, I reckon, eh? An A team and a B team. And now that there's this freeloader here, I mean, genuine and very important lady.
She's like, it's if you want.
Oh, we've
you know,
still got the
where
fairy
does she
lady as
sleep?
well,
You
and
do.
her handmaidens.
Where do you
You
sleep?
absolutely do.
Oh my god! Just realized how cramped this boat is.
Very cramped. Where does Miranda sleep, Matt?
Oh, I just sleep in the ship. And she kind of just
In-
walks into the mast. I thought we went over this earlier. I can like move through the
Well,
ship.
so long as you don't come into my bucket. And Sunshine just like takes his bucket and pulls it further away from the ship.
Sola's going to just gently lean over to Mosh and say, people could do that the whole time. Have you tried?
Well, no, I haven't. How?
Just walk straight at it.
Okay. Mosh walks straight at it.
Surprising no one, there's a pretty loud thunk as it doesn't work.
No.
You didn't believe hard enough.
Oh, that makes me sad. Moshe's gonna take a few steps back and then just like furrow his brow,
Aww.
Lick his eyeball.
and then try again.
Here's a brow.
He's concentrating really hard this time.
You know. Really?
Uh-oh.
A natural 20 on this?
That's a will
Yeah.
saving throw. That's not an attack. It doesn't destroy the boat.
he's believing really hard, Matt.
So, eyes closed, charging at it.
Yep.
You charge at it, and for all of us who are kind of watching this, we see Miri kind of look at Mosh as he charges towards the mast, gets a look of panic on her face, gestures to the mast, and we see the entire mast kind of bend out of the way.
Oh. Well, Mosh has his eyes closed, so he steps like I think he realizes he's walked far enough and opens his eyes and looks behind him. What's the mast doing now?
The mast is back to where it was. Miri is kind of half sunken into the deck at this point, though.
Wow, that's incredible!
You did it, buddy!
Yay! Do you need a hand?
Yeah!
Yeah, I'm gonna just wrench her from the. Is she like caught in the planks or something?
No, it's more like she's merged somewhat with it.
Oh, can I?
Like
If I
she's
give her
melted
a
into the
pull,
desk?
is she gonna
Into the
get
desk?
hurt?
Probably not.
Alright.
I was hoping for one, I really was.
Yeah, I know.
It takes a little while, but you do manage to pull her out from the deck.
All right. I'm gonna go walk over to Solo and give Solo a high five.
I catch that high five right back.
Oh,
Should do that more
yeah.
often. That's great.
Unfazable.
Eventually, however, you do arrive back in Miranda Bay safe and sound. The trip is, for the most part, uneventful, except for, you know, all the stuff we've already described. But you weren't attacked by, like, ladies on dragons. So that's a good thing.
Sex and dragons.
Or, you know, other weird water elementals and other creatures of that variety.
You destroy my bucket.
Well, you have a fresh bucket now to be destroyed.
Well, it's not very good. It's not as good as my old bucket.
Just have to try again, that's all.
Maybe we can buy you a new one.
Purchases Bane Squid Rune.
Specifically that
For the
guy,
bucket.
Bane. Nothing else, just Bane, that specific guy.
I really wish that they would let you have Bane Jerome. Like, just random things, Bane. But no, they call out it can't be humanoids. Or
Nope.
undead.
Never says it couldn't be a rune for just a guy called Jerome. Just can't use the humanoid trait.
He's a humanoid. No, it can't be for anything that has the humanoid trait.
So,
Right.
so you can use it on Konrasu?
Presumably.
And a naughty? I feel this is bad for different reasons now.
You can also use it against Leshy because you can get it on plant.
Oh god. This is my plant Bane machete. All the Leshies in the room just take a massive step back.
Yeah.
But, as I said, you arrive in Miranda Bay safe and sound. There's a couple of hesitant steps, but Miri as well steps off the boat with the rest of you. a little bit of a wince as she does. And as you kind of start to make your way off the dock, there's a kind of look that comes over a bunch of the people, particularly of an older generation, who kind of look at her and start whispering amongst themselves. Otherwise, where are you going, crew?
Sunshine, first off, poses heroically, as the onlookers look at us. Just like, yeah, I am that cool.
Pub.
Do
Need
we
to get a
still
bigger ship.
have the queen and her ladies?
You do have the
Oh,
queen
yeah.
and her entourage.
Sunshine is gonna turn to her and go, so, where be you needing to go?
I believe you have a market that sinks to the bottom of the ocean. That should be good enough.
Yes, we do. And I will lead them there.
You lead them to the Trifold Market, which is currently, coincidentally, at the land phase. So it's kind of level with everything else at the moment. But you're told it'll be leaving for the ocean floor in about an hour.
I'm gonna introduce them to all my cool Leshy friends at the Trifold Market,
Yeah.
including the Pumpkin Leshy, whose name I am pulling up as we speak.
Yeah.
Sneak thief.
I got a reward if you can find it.
Echo Rattle.
He does look like a thief.
Wait,
Good
stop that.
picture.
Just had your dinner. Why are you eating tissues?
Again.
Because that got issues.
But yeah, I'm gonna introduce him to Echo. This is me friend Echo Rattle. He once was when I met him, there were a bunch of people trying to eat him, but I scared him off because, I'm just pretty good like that.
Yeah, they kind of want to make me into a pie. I don't want to be a pie.
But he's such
Or
a cutie
I don't wanna
pie.
be a pie either. That's
You
why I
could-
carry around all these weapons.
Stop people from making you into pie,
Exactly.
specifically.
Yep.
You're looking kind of 3.14 to me.
You kind of do the introductions and everything else like that, and once you're kind of finished, Echo does actually kind of pull you aside, Sunshine.
Yeah.
So now that you're back, there's something I actually need to show you when you got time.
Well, I've been away from the captain. I'll be honest, this was sort of an unsanctioned mission. I have no idea what he wants me to be doing, so I probably do need to hurry back, but I'll be back
Okay,
to hear from you.
okay.
And I will return to Archie. Just like, yeah, I've totally been here the whole time. To know what you're talking about.
Archie, is there anything you want to say to the Queen before she leaves?
Not really. I can't really think of anything that would be pertinent.
Well, she thanks you for your assistance in all the things. And with that, she gives a nod to Miri, and they depart. The impact of this will be felt later on in this adventure.
Uh-oh.
What, that we didn't ask him anything?
Yeah, we totally should have laid on the charm.
Oh no, that you rescued her.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure, that
okay.
one.
I mean, charming her would have also helped.
Yeah,
Would have been a
see?
bad thing.
See?
But that's just because that's
Whoa,
the kind of
whoa,
GM
whoa.
I am.
Sunshine has been being very charming. Sunshine just is not very charismatic.
As
That is
much
very
charm
true.
as a hug from a blue bottle.
I mean, they got
Sunshine
tentacles.
has been doing impressive feats of strength, heroicism.
They just
Wanna try
Those
that
are
one
the
again?
two main ones.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Can you rename your heroism spell to heroicism, please, Nick?
No.
Yeah, I think it's already been renamed once. But
Alright, they have to be songs. Never mind.
yes, they all have to be song lyrics for some reason.
I can't tell you how difficult it was coming back to this character after like a month.
Not knowing what any of them are.
Not a goddamn clue.
It's fine, you'll get used to it. Otherwise, are you going to make your way to the empty perch?
Yes, but we also have to do some... We have to sell a pile of pearls. Do we want to use the cold iron chains for anything, or just sell those?
Do we have any Fae we want to imprison?
Well, I'm sure we could use them as material for weapons or armor.
That is exactly
iron
what they're
armor is-
useful for.
Is kind of ass. Also, my armor's made out of coral, so I can't use it for armor.
Cold coral.
God. Well, if you're a part of the Iron Way, the cold iron armor would actually be useful for something. Or at least more
Not
useful
part of
anyway.
the Iron Way. I'm a member of the Rat Catchers Guild.
That is very true. But you were able to sell off most of that stuff. Oh god, I forgot that I did that. You were able to sell off all the stuff, the pearls. If you want to hold on to the chains, you can for now. See if you want to use it for anything going forward.
Gotcha. We will convert all this stuff in the thing to monies later.
You will also have
Um,
an opportunity to do some shopping. Do not worry.
What's the empty perch is where like the council meets, right?
No, that's Johnny's place.
It's a
Oh,
pirate
that's
bar.
Johnny's place. Okay. Sorry, I was. Whew. It's been a while. I was whiffing on locations.
It has been a while. But let's move it over. Everyone's all good? Everyone's here? Awesome.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit in a barrel.
Why everyone's like, oh, you should make your bed. Dog unmakes it. Fine. Looks adorable.
Arriving at the empty perch, there's a couple of moments before Miri herself enters, as she seems to hesitate and takes a deep breath before going in there. Johnny is waiting for all of you, upstanding and by the bar. I do apologize to everyone. I'm probably not going to do a voice for him tonight due to reasons. But it is good to see all of you.
Likewise.
It's been a while.
Arr.
How are you? How was the
Haggard.
trip?
damp.
Well, we went to the bottom of the ocean, and there wasn't, like, any sunlight there. It's very weird.
Well, I have been told by some friends of mine that if you go deeper, you find another sun.
Sunshine writes that down.
You kind of see Johnny mumble under his breath, you know, probably shouldn't have said that.
Some people say if you dig too far down, you get to China. If you go too far in the ocean, you'll find the second sun.
So the voyage went well. I see you have a new person with you.
Who is new?
Not me.
Is Mosh new yet?
No, I've been here before.
Miranda.
Yeah.
It's Miranda.
Can't be. Blue's been on our ship before.
Odd.
I will say nothing and just gesture as to Miranda to introduce herself.
She waves and she goes, well, it's been a very long time, Johnny. At the sound of her voice, his eyes kind of go wide. And he kind of mumbles and stumbles for a little bit before he continues to go, well, it is good to see you again. I think we have a lot of catching up to do, but I think we can leave that till later.
Did they have a thing?
Give me a perception check.
Oh wow, okay. That was not how I was expecting that one to go.
Perceive on whether or not they had a thing.
You perceive you don't want to perceive romance?
Absolutely not. Not
natural
sunshine.
You do get the feeling, Archie, that they do have a history. Whether it's romantic or not, your check was not good enough to figure that part.
Oh man. So,
Johnny does, however, say, well, I do have some good news for you now that you're all back.
Ray.
I've been collating the funds that you've been gathering from your other ship ventures. And I was able to scrape some money together from all of that. And if you're ready for a new ship, I've got one waiting for you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I figured it was looking a little crowded last time I saw it, and it seems to have gotten more crowded from what I hear.
It has indeed.
By the way, is Fish-Eye Joe still traveling with us?
Hope not.
To him.
He kind of came ashore with the rest of you, but kind of immediately split off.
Mm.
Okay. I'll find him later.
You find him face down in the mud.
God.
He's trying to embrace the darkness in a different way now.
Fish-Eye Joe.
Wow. So yes,
Can't open his eyes.
I got your new ship waiting for you in the docks.
Aye.
You can do the name change and everything else like that. This isn't the first
Huzzah.
time you've done it.
Man, I'm so excited. How big is our ship? How many people do we need?
Well, you have enough crew to crew it.
Do we need bigger cannons?
I mean, it comes with more cannons, says Jordan. So yes, it will do more damage.
Good.
But it is the next, I believe they're called the Condor class for the Zephyr Artificer ships.
Ooh.
pretty fast and maneuverable for a ship of its size, I must say.
What's the other branded one? The other manufacturer stats of this of 8th level ships.
9th level, actually.
9th level, sweet. Oh, that means it's harder to do.
Yeah. You don't have
Oh,
access
listen,
to...
if Wendy can pilot our old one,
Oh, I do have it somewhere. I just can't find it at the moment.
Okay, we'll look at it later. Half tempted to just not buy any items just to get a second ship and then just interchange them when we want to do different things. It's like, alright, we'll switch to this other ship when we want to do rum running, or not rum running. Heavy duty stuff.
This one's for when we have to do a siege, and this one's for when we have to outrun the guards.
Yeah.
This one's for our stealth missions.
You know what would be really cool? If we could shape change the ship.
I
Get a
think that's a
shape-changing room
rank
for the
5
ship.
spell.
Okay. Come again?
I think that's I had it down as a rank 5 spell.
Dual form ship.
It's not a permanent thing, it's a temporary thing.
Oh, man.
But if I remember right, you can temporarily turn it into like a whale.
Ooh. Wait. Ooh. There you go.
I mean, that absolutely works.
We'll have
However-
a whale of a time with that spell.
Ugh.
I think I dealt some mental damage to Jules there.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny says, I unfortunately don't have much in the way of work for you, though.
Right. What's been the go whilst we've been gone, though?
Since you've been gone.
I have been...
I will say the atmosphere in the bay has been tense. Rumors of naval ships swarming around have been increasing.
Yeah, there was a pretty big siege up by the Emergents.
Well, we did hear rumor of that, and I have to say, when Captain Teher came back from that, she brought a storm with her, both in a literal and figurative sense.
Hmm.
She was not happy. And since then, Captain Asher has not been seen in the bay. Reading between the lines, I would say that they had something of a row.
or what do you
Ashes-
think they were fighting about?
Ash is the snake one, yes?
Correct.
Cool. Interesting. Oh, actually, that you bring up a great point, Matt. I will take off my spellgun holster and pass it to Miranda. I feel like it's better off with her than me.
She takes it happily. And thanks
Wonderful.
for it.
Mostly because I have not used them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because you have to draw them and then interact and strike, and that's a whole turn to just shoot one gun.
Yeah, but it's an assault gun. So then you can use it to assault people.
I'm like, do I make the pun? No, Matt's got me covered.
Do have you covered.
Where shall I put that spell gun holster, Matt? Should I just put that into the stash?
Yeah, put it in the stash room.
Torrent spell gun. Here we go.
If I was to make an assumption, says Johnny, I would say Probably has to do with stuff that happened in the past.
Yeah, there's been a fair bit of that recently.
Well, the mistakes we make in the past have a tendency to come back to bite us. He says, trying his absolute hardest not to look at Miri.
Does she bite?
No, she's just kind of staring daggers at him.
Oof.
This does not require a perception check.
Got it. Boats can stare daggers.
Well, they are creatures.
Well, would it be at all possible, since it seems that there is, to be war between, the Bay and, the Crown, we probably ought to, like, alert the council people,
Oh, from what I'm aware, the council is already considering options.
Should probably bring the blue petitioner to them.
I know Great
Sorry,
Nuatar
Azure petitioner.
I know Great Nuatar is very excited by the prospect. But he's
You
wanted
already
war
know.
forever. Oh, yeah, we know he knew. But he's been wanting an excuse to make war against the crown for ages.
I see.
See, dragons have their hordes. Gold, art, people. For him, we suspect it's power.
Matt, remind me if I'm remembering the lore wrong, but isn't one of the seats at the council reserved for the Azure Petitioner, and it was Miranda's seat before they, locked her in a statue, and that's the seat that's empty?
Correct.
That is one of the seats that are free, yes.
Well, then, we should probably be getting the 5th member of the council to the chambers, so, unless you've got anything for us.
Johnny kind of goes, no, I don't have anything. Miri does say, I'm not sure if we want to start that fight now.
No.
I'm ready to start a fight. And Sunshine pulls out an alchemist's fire.
It's got a stopper on it, right?
Yeah. It would combust otherwise.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah, she goes, look, I will retake my position on the council. However, I just got my legs back.
Literally.
And I'm still getting used to hearing the pulse again, so give me a little bit of time, yeah?
Yokely
You're all
dokely.
right. In the meantime, do you have anything that, needs doing? Or should I
Want
just
to
run
do?
some errands?
Well, I would suggest you relax a little bit. You just got back. Take some time. Carouse a little. Get some drink in ya.
Wow, she's
Take
a
in the
pirate.
sights. Tour the bay. I don't know.
To a your bay.
Are you right there?
What? That was
Are you propositioning her?
no. It's Miranda Bay.
Yeah.
It's her bay.
Okay.
No, not the.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sunshine doesn't know what carousing or relaxing is. Sunshine
sitting
does
in a
have
bucket.
errands he wants to run, though.
But yes, look, take some time, chill a little bit. Like you apparently just came back from the bottom of the ocean, and I heard about the stuff that happened in the emergence.
Oh yeah. Did we acquire the bends on the way up?
No, you're
Nah.
fine. Magic sorted it out.
I can't get the bends. I'm a plant.
You don't have veins for it.
Also, wouldn't that be a good thing? Don't plants like nitrogen? Like a lot?
Yeah.
It's like a real tasty snack for them.
Yeah.
Are we about to get back into the biology of leshies again?
Yeah.
No. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a wing of leshies that like deep sea diving specifically because they just come up with a bunch of nitrogen in their system from breathing underwater.
See, now
It's
I'm just
like
thinking.
a drug to them.
Oh, God. See, now I'm just imagining a rose, like a rose leshy that dives into like salt water and stuff like that for the nitrogen.
Dude. That'd be very cool.
It wrecks their petals, but you know, it's absolutely worth it.
Maybe.
Matt, do I have time to find a resilient rune for my armor?
You absolutely do.
They're pricey though. I don't know if we have enough funds for everyone to get resilient runes.
There's 500 gold on the ship that I need to move. There you go.
In which case...
Wait, do we not already
can all
have
afford
resilient
them.
runes?
I don't.
Do I have a resilient?
Oh, no, I don't have a resilient rune. Use right.
You're also a sorcerer.
Okay, so...
I do not.
What you
resilient.
saying?
I mean, eventually you should get one, sure, but
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer that
Matt.
has to be within 30 feet to breathe on people.
that's true. Yes.
I am going to find the seediest magic guy I know. Not literal seedy.
I was gonna say, is he a leshy?
Seedy.
Yeah, like. Yeah, what do you mean by seedy?
Like, you know, not exactly reputable.
Okay.
Known for dealing underhanded deals.
Drug dealer.
You want society for that?
I believe it is society, or underworld lore if you have it.
Don't have underworld lore. I have society,
You also have
and
hero
I'm
points.
better than that at society.
You are better at that in society. As we take that hero point off of you. So, Miranda Bay is obviously a pirate's haven. And because it's a pirate's haven, all sorts of practitioners of weird and interesting magic have a tendency to kind of just end up there. Especially if it's a case of in other places they would be normally kicked out. It is rumored that there is more than one lich that walks around Miranda Bay, for instance. And Miranda Bay does have its own magical college when it comes down to it. And where there's a college, there is a group of washouts from said college.
Mm-hmm.
So, what specifically are you looking for?
I'm looking for a person who'd be really interested in acquiring a genie binding ring for above market price.
Ah.
I've got one.
You do, in fact, have
and
one.
not a lot of scruples. So,
You do some inquiries and ask around a little bit. And you do find your way into some of the more shadier parts of the city. You know,
bristling with weapons, Matt.
Yeah, no, look, you're also level 8. I think you're beyond the regular street thug-ness.
Listen, I just had to make sure that they were all scared, you know?
Yeah. But you do find your way into a small little shop that's more like a lean-to of some sort. Even as you enter, there's a sense of it's a little bit bigger on the inside,
Nice.
but not to a huge degree. It still feels uncomfortably tight.
Mm-hmm.
But that could have something to do with all the clutter throughout the entire shop.
Sunshine's just like, finally, a thing built for my size.
All sorts of weird and wonderful curios line the walls and the shelves. Bottles with weird things floating within it. Skulls of various kinds strung together. Inexplicably, a stuffed alligator hung from the ceiling.
Good
Like
call.
a plushie, or...
No, like a taxidermied alligator.
Okay, I was
Normal.
just
What do you think?
curious. I was imagining a plushie.
But a gentleman does kind of step out from the back through a beaded curtain and goes, "Well, little plant, how can I help you today?"
Well, I've been adventuring, and I came across this, and I pull out Fuva's ring, and I was wondering
Ooh.
if it's the sort of thing you'd be interested in.
He reaches out for it so he can examine it a little bit more closely. Do you pass it to him?
I pass it to him, and then with my free hand that is free because I just passed it to him, I just casually draw my anti-magic knife.
Yeah. He does see you kind of hold on to your...
Where the hell did you get that from?
I think you guys gave it to me at one point.
I remember giving it to you, but you probably stole it from a wizard, I reckon.
It was a pot of loot. I remember putting it in one of the loot piles.
At least one of us does.
I just figured this guy seems like he might do some magic, so I might as well pull out my anti-magic knife.
He does give it a kind of a thorough examination. The process takes roughly 10 minutes. And as a part of this, he does cast a spell, explaining to you that he's just kind of reading its aura. When he finishes, he goes, "Well, did you want an evaluation for the item, or were you trying to sell it?"
I was mostly looking to liquidate some assets, but I wouldn't mind knowing, what it is I'm selling.
Well, this is a ornamental ring of the kind worn by certain underwater denizens. Particularly of the... and he
That
kind
would
of...
make sense, as I did pull it off of one.
Yes, well... And we don't really want trouble with the Sunken Coven, specifically not here.
Oh, well, they shouldn't be an issue. It killed, their boss lady.
Oh, I think the boss lady still lives.
Well, I killed, like, at least 3 of them. If not more.
They're a pretty large organization, as I understand it.
And I blew up their temple.
Now, I can take this off your hands. How does 75 gold pieces sound to you?
Come on. Just based off of the metalwork alone, that's worth 100.
Give me a diplomacy
No.
check.
Oh.
Or intimidate. It is up to you.
Yeah, there you go. He's my hunted prey, by the way.
Oh.
Just so you know.
I mean, you did draw a knife. I'd be surprised if he wasn't.
Oh, that's a good
Look at that.
intimidate as well. He kind of looks to you and looks to the knife and goes, you know, I trust that you've taken care of the sunken coven, at least for this item. It'll be less trouble for me to, do something with it. 100 gold pieces it is. Is this acceptable?
I'm just looking at him, and I look at the ring, and then I look at him, and then I look at the ring.
Look, I would burst into song if I could.
And then I'm like, make it 125 gold pieces, and I won't ask why you want it.
He grimaces a little, but he does get at the extra 25.
Yes! Eat it.
Nice.
Then I let him have the ring, and I take all my money.
Cash.
That's gonna have consequences later, I'm sure. Fuva's ring. Get out of my inventory. Add 125 gold.
As you're leaving the dingy little store, though, Sunshine, you are met with Echo, who seems to be kind of eagerly waiting for you to exit the shop.
Didn't realize you were on this side of town. How's it going?
Oh, no, I'm looking for you. Or was looking for you. Because I've found you now.
Yeah.
Are you busy now?
Nope. I've been told to relax.
Because I think you're kind of an expert on this.
Is it killing a kata?
They kind of look at you a bit and like, are you telepathic?
No, I'm just that's like the thing I'm most expert at.
It's true.
I mean, yeah, but that
I
kinda
once
ruins
burnt down an entire shipyard full of akata.
It just kind of ruins the surprise a little bit, I guess.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. And he starts to lead you through the city. It's not far. You're going for a good 10-15 minutes at most before he takes you through a smuggler's nook that goes beneath the city. And hiding behind some
shifty.
rocks, he points out a couple of what look like pirates meandering on a coast or on a shore.
Yeah.
And he nudges you and kind of points towards some cages that lie behind them. Give me a perception check.
Is this to view something at a distance?
It is.
Amazing. And then do you want this secret or public?
Public. This one's fine, public.
And I'm hunting what's ever in those cages, so. Plus. Item. Add. Roll. 27.
Oh, right. Well, for one thing, the creatures in the cages appear to be Akata in stasis. You're familiar with the
Okay.
kind of sheen that they have when they're in this
Yeah.
form. And because you succeeded by that amount, the pirates in question don't seem to be completely alive.
Do they have any, colors? Or does their ship have colors?
No actual ship. There's a couple of rowboats, but you do notice that they're avoiding the water as much as possible.
Are they wearing anything that would, like, identify them as part of, like, Barton Rib Breakers people? Or do these look unaffiliated with him?
They look as if they're trying to pass as being alive, but not doing the best job at it.
Alright, so those probably are void zombies they're probably with the void rights. They're probably moving in Arcata, probably to try to corner this part of the market. Probably in association with the Crown in advance of a follow-up attack by Crown forces, if I had to guess.
Echo looks a little bit panicked and goes, have I... I don't think I can handle this kind of responsibility, Sunshine.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be fine. So, all we need is, just a copious amount of salt water. And luckily, and Sunshine will pull out his, endless flask of water. I have that right here.
What's the flow rate on that? I'm just wondering.
It has a geyser mode.
At
It's
geyser,
got geyser mode?
a powerful deluge of water erupts at a rate of 15 gallons per round.
Wow, numbers.
That's incredible.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, are you going to use that now? Because I've noticed that there's more moving around further in.
Well, the last time I dealt with a bunch of Arcata by myself, Captain Archie was a little upset I didn't do it his way. So I'm probably gonna go talk to Captain Archie to see if he wants to let me deal with it myself, or if he wants to come along or send Sola. As a chaperone, as Sola says.
Ah. Well, that will be good, because I'm not great in a fight.
I think I could take him, but... And, Sunshine will, head out and look for Captain Archie and or Sola.
Well, either or, what would the two of you be doing at the moment?
Buying Mosh a resilient rune, as requested.
So you'd be in the markets, or at least around the markets at the very least.
Yeah.
Yar.
Easy enough to find. And as long as you pay for the rune, it's easy enough to transfer it onto some armor. The process takes like an hour.
There you go. There you go, Mosh. There's your rune.
Thank you, Captain.
We'll deduct the... Is it 340? 340.
I've already done that, so
From the stash?
yes.
Yeah.
All good.
Numbers. Alrighty.
We've been resilientified for Mosh. So that Mosh can not take as much cold damage from my breath.
I mean, I'm sure they would appreciate that.
That's why we're buying it, right?
It's mainly actually just to get my fortitude modified to 20. It was at 19. I was like,
Oh,
It's not even.
agrifying numbers.
yeah.
It must be an even number. I understand that.
What are you gonna do when it resets and it undoes? Because it's gonna equal 9 plus 10 at the next level.
Take it off?
Oh, it'll be 11 plus 10 at the next level.
No,
Um,
don't worry.
I think.
Bad meme reference.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I didn't understand.
Yeah, I don't get that
I'll
reference.
I'll get you the vine.
I get it.
But yes, Sunshine, you do find the rest of the crew pretty easily.
Captain Archie, I found an entire nest of Arcata that I think is being run by the Void Rights under the city. Well, I didn't find it. My friend Echo Rattle did. But I was wondering if you would prefer that I deal with it by myself, or if you and Sola would like to chaperone.
Sola, can you please translate for me?
No.
We will come
I'm
watch.
sorry, are you saying no to me or the captain?
The captain. I'm grocery shopping.
We will come watch you shap someone's roan.
No. Sola told me after the last time when I burnt down the thing that I wasn't allowed to go and murder any more Arcata unless you or her were my chaperone. Or if I asked and get permission beforehand.
All right, Sola. Shopping can come later. We will go and chaperone.
Do the chaperone thing?
Indeed, we shall chauffeur.
Mosh, did you want to come? There will be things to kill.
Lovely. Amazing.
Perfect. Well, with that, we might take our short little 10-minute break, because I need to refill my water bottle. And I believe refresh my medication. But, we shall be back in about 10 minutes. I'm probably going to run a poll. We'll see how I feel. I'll definitely be running an ad. But we hope to see you once we come back from that. See you soon.
Hey.
Hello, and we are back. Why did I try to do an
Hello.
accent? That was a bad idea.
Held
Oh
in
god.
two hands. Cool. It's a two-handed thingy.
Also,
I'm
I'd like to
holding it,
thank,
but-
the new people who have come into the stream and that are just watching. I'm usually a lot more animated than this, so I do apologize.
Don't worry. I'm making up in animatedness.
Animated in
I'm
this?
very animated.
Anemone.
See my
Y'all are really making fun of the way I say things today.
No, that's a Finding Nemo reference.
Yeah.
I'm well aware. I love Finding
Good.
Nemo.
Best movie ever.
It was my favorite movie as a child.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
As a child.
You okay there, Nick?
No.
Did I make Nick feel old?
Hey, I got a question for you, Juliet.
Yeah.
Do you know B. Arthur?
Oh god.
What?
The actor,
Aw.
actress, B. Arthur. Do you know her? Of her?
Well, I don't know
Thanks.
actresses. So,
Son of a bitch.
Once again, Nick, she was before our time.
No. You shut your dirty, sick mouth.
Like,
If the youngest person I know knew Bearthur, I would have been validated to hell and back.
Okay,
I just
well,
don't know, like, any actresses.
well, here's the question. Juliet,
Yeah.
do you know who Columbo is?
I think I've seen the memes.
Well, would you look at that?
He's a-
Columbo's more
He's a
relevant than
detective
Biafra.
guy.
I'm gonna drive around to your house and fight you.
Oh god, worth it. But Sleepy Portal Ghost, it is good to see you in chat. I'm glad you've been watching the Abomination Vault and have been enjoying it. Abomination Vaults was fine.
Okay.
I like what we did with that adventure path.
Yeah.
was a little
I've
goofy.
not, I've seen, like, I think the first 10 minutes of Abomination Vaults, and then I
haven't
was
watched
like,
the entire thing.
it was a little late, it was a little late in my time zone.
Time
Oh,
zone. I hardly knew her. There,
Oh,
that's
God.
Abomination.
Yeah.
Vault.
Don't worry, I won't give you any spoilers. But no, it's a lot of fun. Once
I
again,
know
like
that
what we
they
did with
win
it.
at the end.
Yeah. However, for our game here, Sunshine leads you down through the city into one of the many smugglers' nooks that lead into the kind of rabbit warren of tunnels and other things that have been built in underneath the city. And sure enough, pointed out across the way are a couple of smoky zombies.
That are trying to
Good
look
boys.
human, apparently.
They're trying their hardest, but they're not doing the best of jobs. It's one of those
Partially
things.
because they're
Well,
smoking.
they're doing manual labor as well, but it's also a case of they pick up a box, move it from one side of the dock, and then pick up the box again and move it to the other side.
Cute. That's me folded like doing my laundry. It's just I change it from one basket to the next.
It's me working my job.
Yeah.
Poor Nick. But in stasis behind them are a group of Akata.
Neat. Do these look like some advanced form of void zombie, Matt?
They do. You've encountered similar before, down in the Emergence.
If we
Sure.
find someone in charge, could we
So they'd
please
be weak
ask
to
them
salt?
why they keep storing the Akata next to salt water?
I mean, you'd
I'm
have to
gonna-
find someone who's in charge.
A little. I like to think that the whole void rights, no one's actually in charge of it. Like, some guy originally made it as an evil plan, but then he actually got his face eaten off by an Akata, and it's just become a self-perpetuating machine. That's my theory.
I mean, it's definitely an
Um,
interesting one.
Would they still be? Would they be weak to salt water, Matt? These guys?
Give me your occult check.
Okay, I can.
Occult or religion, either one.
Cult it is. I'm better at recalling knowledge than that. Oh yeah.
That is much better. You have encountered these ones before. Yes, they do have a weakness to salt water.
Amazing.
You do remember that their strike had some sort of pestilence about it? Like it could cause you to be blinded?
Yeah.
I will say, however, these ones appear to be carrying some sort of talisman type thing around their necks that you don't really recognize.
Make a skill check and you will possibly recognize them.
Well, that was part of the skill check.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Did not
What's
get the
it-
threshold for that one.
It's talus shaped, man.
Archie, do I
Hmm.
have permission to fire?
Are we all ready?
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm actually going
Are
to...
you ready, kids?
Um,
Initiative roll, Captain.
I might as well. I will activate my bracelets. No, actually, no.
No?
No. I am just going to shuffle forward a little bit.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Alright. What's the plan? Just kind of rush them, or are you stealthing it?
One on the right is my hunted prey. Well, as soon as I get permission, I'm shooting them with a hydraulic push.
And I guess I'll just
As
follow up
per-
on the carnage.
As per this,
Can you rename that
what?
Ocean Spit?
Yeah, I renamed it Ocean Spit.
Fair enough.
Do you have a problem? That's what it is.
I mean, technically, yes.
What do you want from me, Matt?
I'll get everyone to roll initiative, if you please.
Oh, so initiative is what you want from me. Okay. Perception. Actually, I want to roll my
Despite taking it,
stealth.
Don't
Even
forget-
at Solar's worst, Solar's still better at... still faster on the draw than I am.
Initiative. I'm going to use my scope.
I just love the idea of Mosh like looking down a scope on a pickaxe.
Yeah.
Good. Alright.
Helps him make those range strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mosh, you will be up first.
I will hold until after sunshine.
And
Amazing.
Sunshine.
I activate my decanter of endless water. First off, I twist off the water so there's salt water.
Yep.
And then I say geyser, and I get to hydraulic push.
Yep. Spell attack roll
which I
plus
will
15.
send to chat. Yeah, it doesn't actually give me the option to make a spell. I guess I should I could add a spell casting entry, but I don't have that off the top of my head.
You
So
can just press the
I'm just
D20 button and then
Just
add
a
the
plus
number.
15.
20 plus 15. That's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
Natural
You gotta-
20. So,
Okay.
he's knocked back 10 feet.
Yeah.
So that's probably gonna go into the water there. But takes 66 damage. So we roll that. And that's salt water. 24.
24, God.
That's one action. With my second action, I'm going to command my rats. They're going to, let me read. What is it on Gnawing Tide? Straight line. So they're not gonna do that because they can't do a straight line. So they are just going to stride to there. That's their turn. And then Sunshine is going to stride forward. That's my turn.
Oh, Clay. Much.
Alright. I'm gonna use... If I get here, do I have flanking with the rats?
Yes.
You do.
There was a upward inflection on that,
Yeah.
but
You have the athletics, so you can climb on top of the crate without an issue.
I've got rapid mantle, Matt. I think you'll find.
Oh, you do too. Yeah, don't have to worry about it whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I would have had like another 10 feet anyway of movement to squirrel my way around anyway, so... targeting that one.
I was just struggling with the quick maths.
It's all good. And I can't do anything fun for this one, so let's just do that one. Let's get out the regular. And just a good old book. See what this is on the dice. That hits on a 9. Okay, that gives me some information.
16 damage.
And that's my turn. Just out of interest, I don't know if the flanking was applied properly or not.
It was applied properly.
Good, okay. All good.
It's just so bizarre seeing such a low number come out of Mosh.
Oh look, he's just
After
warming up.
what you did to in that Coven combat, you were monstrous.
Yeah.
Actually, we got access to the remaster. Let's do this.
Oh,
You're gonna reposition me?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Do you mean you're gonna grab me?
I mean, I'll have to grab you first either way.
Mm.
Ah, that's right, they're slow as well. Did I remember to do the thing? I did not. That's fine. How is
Is that
it-
against reflex?
I believe so, yes.
That will succeed.
That will succeed. You are grabbed. But, being slow zombies, that is them done. Alright, the one in the water.
Takes
Sunshine.
5 billion damage at the start of his turn.
As you're kind of watching it fall into the water and
Also,
kind of
grab is against fort.
against
Just for
Fort.
future reference. Yes, against fort.
Fort would not succeed then, but I'll get grabbed because, you know, let's spice it up a little.
trip and disarm are against reflex.
I want to use the
Coven.
feat that I just got, Matt, so it's fine.
Fair enough. Sunshine. You'll be watching the zombie kind of flailing in the water, and you see the talisman around its neck start to glow.
Mm-hmm.
And as it glows, you start to see a white sheen or powder start to flow out from around it.
Annoying.
As it kind of doesn't take any damage from the salt water and makes its way back to you.
It's gotta make an athletics check to climb out of the water?
It's not that steep.
Okay. I just figured
It
I'd
doesn't
go
have the
for
swim
it.
speed. It does need to make an athletics check to move through the water.
It's true.
It can always crit fail.
That is true. Nah, he's good.
It's fine.
He still has to use 2 actions to get to you, though, Sunshine.
Okay.
And that is him done. Solo.
I miss having 35 foot of movement.
Careful what you wish for.
You can't always be an elf.
Yes, I can.
You super con.
True.
Sometimes you have to
Yes,
be a
you-
robot.
Yes, you can.
I don't remember. We fought these guys a lot, right?
Yeah,
Not these guys in particular a lot, but yeah.
you have
we
fought them
remember-
before.
Do we remember what their feelings towards healing and fire are?
Fire, I think they're quite happy
undead,
with.
But I think they might be okay with fire. Definitely
Quick,
undead,
someone
though.
go, someone go rewatch the video on YouTube.
I really need to get better at clipping.
Wait, no, I need to.
Nat, what's their thoughts on fire? Does Sunshine remember?
These ones in particular were pretty good for fire.
Okay.
Good for fire.
Good for fire. Good for them.
As in, pretty resistant.
I'll just move over here then.
They were stinky boys.
They were pretty stinky. Well, this one's pretty easy. To begin with, it's going to target the rats.
It's gonna try to grab the rats.
No, it's just going to try to punch them.
Oh, okay. They're immune to grabbing, so I just figured I'd try. That hits.
Yeah. But it'd be pretty easy to grab them, considering how ergonomic they are.
I'll take the hit.
You're going to take the heat?
Yep.
As you enter your adrenaline flow. Then he is going to target you, Mosh.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what he was going to do all along. And I'm just rolling really well.
Hmm. It says minus 23 on that little tooltip for the AC. Not sure what. Where's that coming from? Oh, I'm grabbed. That's so funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Self-inflicted. Love it.
And you're also on fire now.
Yay.
That is it done, however.
Mm-hmm.
Archie.
Zoom. Enhance, as they say. Let's stride in. 'Cause I get to do that again now.
No more swimming. Oh god.
Take it easy, please, Matt.
I'm fine. This is fine.
It is not prepared staff properly. That's fine. Where is my... This is complete overkill, but new spell.
Oh god.
Like, this is not a proportionate... Yeah, am I even in range?
Oh.
No. Would I have been? No. Oh. Yeah.
Nah. Out by 5.
I guess we'll target this guy. Right, so attack roll. Tweem. A hit.
That is a hit.
All right. Numbers. It deals 40 acid damage.
Oh dear God. Just straight up 40.
Just
Well, it doesn't-
straight up 40.
Cool.
There you go. That's a neat spell.
What does it look like?
Well, I mean, the
I
taste is
believe
pretty
it's a
good.
green ray of light.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's orange. Sorry. Acid is orange.
Acid is orange. Yeah, shoot out an orange beam out of me fingies. And it hits
Fancy
him. And he starts
flanges.
melting like the Wicked Witch of the West.
He does actually start melting. Orange and green Mountain Dew. Okay.
Yeah.
I forget that there's different flavors of Mountain Dew out there.
There is. I like the watermelon one, but God does the caffeine not agree with me.
I had the passion fruit one the other day. It's surprisingly good
Like passion fruit is very good.
for Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't have so much caffeine in them, I'd probably drink them more.
I've had like
Yes.
5 or 6
Caffeine's the
cups of
problem.
coffee today.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I shouldn't
Consider
do
it.
that. But I believe that's you done, Archie.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Cool.
I think we both
Cool.
pressed the end turn button at the same time.
Maybe.
I'm going to drop one hand off of my flask. My decanter, as it were. I am going to, try to grab this necklace off of this nerd. You want an athletics check for that?
Let me help you out there. The talisman itself appears to be gone.
Oh, it's gone?
As
Oh,
if
so
it was
it-
some sort of consumable.
Talisman.
Hmm. Well, then I won't do that then. And I will just spray him. So that's going to be a D20.
Solid
plus
squirt.
15.
A water gun, even.
And that is...
You can do it more than
28.
once?
Yeah, I can do it once per round.
Wow, that
For
feels
as long as
powerful.
I have water pouring out of it.
Intriguing.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that'll hit. Sorry, just double
Amazing.
checking.
And that's salt water.
I don't think he's gonna survive it anyway.
Oop.
And that's salt water, Matt. Does he take any extra? His talisman's gone.
The talisman is gone, but whatever magical effect is... it came from the talisman seems to still be affecting him, as we see the salt kind of peel out from the water itself
Ooh.
as it falls to the ground around him.
Governments hate this one trick.
Okey-dokey. Well, then I'm gonna command the rats.
Is there any lithium in any of that?
And, the rats are going to step to there. And then on... Let me... they are going to... On this one... attempt to just like go up and nibble off its talisman.
Specifically?
Do you want an athletics check for that?
Absolutely, I
It's
want an athletics check.
Yeah, from the rats. They aren't very good at these, but they can roll a 19.
And their reflex is pretty terrible.
I can roll a 19 if I want to.
That is a critical success.
Amazing, he's de-talismaned.
Like, exactly. Their reflex
Go
modifier is
rat.
plus 12.
Hold on.
Go rats.
Good
Who
work.
said disarm was a useless action?
This is twice in a row
Um,
you've gotten the critical line. You know that, right?
So that is 1 action, 2 actions, and then... Fuck it, I'm just gonna punch this guy. Well, I'm gonna headbutt this guy in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can only do it once per round, so I can't water him again, so... Well, that ends my turn.
Okay. Alright. Mosh.
Alright, first thing I'll do, and I'm actually going to see if this Foundry will do this for me. I'm going to roll an athletics check to escape the grab. It should be against the athletics DC. I will roll again, but it's only a -3 because of my feet.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Neat.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I thought you
um,
used a hero point. Never mind.
No, just a second action. But that does still applies map to my strikes, which is fine. So I'll be doing a map 10 on this.
I believe.
They're pretty slow.
I'm just going to get into a better position, I think. I'm gonna just balance here.
That's fair.
As we go.
Alright. Speaking of better position, everyone's at a point where they can attack now. So, our zombie friends here are just gonna attack the rats.
Yeah, they can try.
That'll
Yeah.
be a boop.
Damage.
And then it's gonna swing again.
Oh, let me-
That'll be a miss. The second one down here. I mean, look.
Looking kind of melty.
He's not looking great.
Yeah.
Actually, you bring.
I didn't say anything.
I squirted him with water, man.
You did.
Oh, also, he actually should have been pushed back 5 feet when I did that.
Oh, I saw.
Oh. That makes it easier.
So for your third action, you just waved at him.
Yeah. I
Hey,
tried
Suller,
to
you're getting
headbutt him,
punched.
but he was too far.
Suffering from success.
So you take 11 damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save for me.
Oh, my crew.
And that will be a success,
Hooray.
as it takes another swing at you.
Boo.
Indeed.
They're slow. They're not gonna waste actions moving. Not if
So
they
were
don't
the
have
shock
to.
zombies. We learned from that mistake.
Solar, it is your turn.
Gonna feel good.
Do 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 do.
Where do you want to cast that from, Nick?
Oh, it's 3 actions. Oh, from me, because that'll hit everyone.
$17.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our boys aren't going to take the persistent fire damage.
No.
Shit. I don't know why that happened. Go away.
Hmm?
Oh, I just for some reason I've got the rats selected, even though I've got Mosh selected.
Oh, love that.
So I can't undo the healing for the rats. If I
Must
click
be
that
36.
again.
The rats get
Damn.
healed by it anyways. They
Oh,
get
okay,
go
cool.
up to full. So
Awesome.
We have 2 failures and a critical success.
Boo that man.
Does magical healing get rid of the persistent fire?
nope, only
Nope.
bleed.
Fair enough. I'll just step into the water at some point anyway, so I'm not too fussed.
That will be counted as doing extraordinarily good thing to deal with it. God, I'm good at words.
Exceptional.
Wow. Effective assistance.
Yeah.
Is that going to automatically count? It does. Okay, cool.
Well, you can just roll good. So other people seem to be better at doing that than I have been.
I mean, you got to hit with a chromatic ray. And
No,
apparently-
when it comes to persistent damage, but I have seen worse.
How do you do with your
I've seen
recovery
some
check?
God awful persistent
Right.
damage. I felt honestly just bad for the player by the end of the combat.
I think we all did.
Yeah. So at Pathfinder Society, the players are starting to get into like the level 3+ brackets, where things are starting to have a little bit more persistent damage and some more dangerous abilities. They're realizing
All I'm
how
saying,
dangerous
Matt,
it
is
is.
if you aren't a coward, you can hit your level 1 characters with persistent damage. That's what I did.
Flat checks are flat.
That is very true. You do get punched, Mosh, as it swings out. Using blood for blood, easy done.
Mm-hmm. I'll get the damage first, because I need to do the weakness. What's my level now? I'm level 8.
Do,
Wow, you're really nearly doubling the damage.
Alright, what do we got? This one here. Oh, boo. It's
And?
off guard. I'm going to
Look, I was about to say, you have 2 hero points and you rolled
Yeah.
a 4.
I know. Fuck!
Where's the meme? Where's the meme?
Evidence got JPEG.
I
You
deserve
feeling
that.
heroic yet, players?
I feel heroic. Yeah.
You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I deserve that. That's fine.
Super
These are one of my
did it.
precious reactions. That's fine.
I think you did deserve it, but
I was too cocky.
It's gonna take a swing at the rats. Yeah, that
No.
tracks.
Get out of here.
Archie!
White. Um. This'll be. I'm doing this because it's just amusing.
Oh god.
Little guy no more.
Unhoopst.
Well, the only one person it's applicable for.
It's very true.
Little
Wait, does
guy
it,
no more.
can you grow that way?
Yeah, can I grow that way, Matt?
There you go.
Thank you.
There we go. That's great. All right. Is that guy in range? I don't think he is. Nope. Slashing Ghost is 2 actions. I have nothing. guess I could force barrage.
You don't have an etheric shot you can fire off?
Little guy no more's 2 actions, Matt. I'd love to. If you're letting me, I can do that.
No,
But he's
no,
out of range
like-
of arcane shot, sadly. I will just cast shield. Oh, you know what? No, I'll target this guy and shoot an etheric shot. Get this shield thing out of here. This is smelly. Pew pew.
It's a hit.
That's some incredible damage.
Every bit
Every little
counts.
bit counts.
I don't think it's going to be that important, considering there's a large person on the field now.
Sunshine looking more
I
like a
am
shambling
big.
mound.
I am big. First action,
Yeah.
I'm gonna command my rats. Because I know what they want to do.
It's particularly
So,
terrifying considering he's got
They're
that
gonna
feat now.
try
Mm-hmm.
to do it again with the disarm, but this time on the other guy.
Okay. Well, we know the number you need to get.
Yeah, I know. Get out of here
Okay.
with your talismans, Matt.
Sure.
I'll do it better.
And then I would like for them to make me a
Reflex.
little bit of a
There's a
reflex
common
save.
myth in the remaster that disarm is actually useful. Unfortunately, Juliet is an outlier and should not be counted in the statistics.
Right?
I found my new favorite action, guys.
We have a failure and a success.
Amazing. Good 7 damage.
God.
Alrighty. And then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kick the guy next to me.
That'll hit.
Him. I deal just no damage at all, but you know, 13. He's
No
still up.
damage, huh?
Okay, well, I'm
Zombies
just
have lots of
gonna
hit points. You know
I'm gonna
this.
spray at that one.
Yeah.
So that's 15, 32.
Let me check.
Is that a
No,
critical?
not a critical.
Okay? So I can
Very
deal
close though.
3d6. That's 9 salt damage, and he is pushed 5 feet. I don't know how that works with the crate, but oh, there we go. He's in the water. Sploosh.
Sploosh gadoosh.
Splish splash, he's now taking a bath.
And
There we go,
no
that one's
salt
better.
water for you. No salt water protection. But that's 3 actions.
All done as the zombie starts to flail in the water. Mosh!
Alright, we are going to do a vicious swing. This one. Can I just roll in slightly? Okay. Alright, so vicious swing.
I think Juliet's taking all the good rolls for
That's
the
okay,
rats.
honestly.
With
Worth
the
it.
disarming? Yeah.
You did 4 less damage with your shitty little kick than I did with the vicious swing.
Wait, no, that's not right.
Maybe you should do more shitty little kicks.
Because I'm going to do my third action. Alright, with map 10. Actually, it's a unarmed strike, so map 8. I'm gonna do a shitty little kick. Let's do it.
Peer
Love that
pressure,
it's
peer
catching
pressure.
on, you know?
Oh, now I roll really good. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Shitty little kick.
Non-lethal damage too. Love it.
Yeah.
I was trying to see where the difference in the numbers was. It's the enlarge.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Still grumpy
bra-
about it.
It was taking me a solid while to figure out why you had a smaller mod.
Alright, that's you done, Mosh?
Yeah.
I can make Mosh bigger as well. It's okay.
Takes 5 billion damage. And
Is in fact-
dies.
Well. What level are you? Oh, I actually got a thing for this now.
Ooh?
You're at level 8.
He's instantly destroyed by the power of salt.
You wish.
He has
Yes.
never been in a League of Legends chat before. The salt is unbearable.
I genuinely find it unbearable. I cannot play that game. I'm such
I
Oh, it's
ditched that game for good reason.
I'm such a little waif.
yeah. Listen,
Like, I like-
Even if
don't-
someone just
I don't
writes something like
play it.
"bro, what" in the chat, I get so cut. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I like the lore and the world of the game, but man, I wish
I like-
the game
like
was
the TV
different.
show.
I like the gameplay too, but I just wish it was just I wish
more
it-
casual.
Arcane
More
was pretty
casual.
good.
That game was excellent.
It's gonna do a athletics check to try to climb out of the water.
Mhm.
He's good.
Okay. We'll be back in a jiff, as it were.
Back into Jeff.
Yeah, because I'm
Jet
gonna
it.
shoot him back into the water.
He's jetting along.
As he attacks your
Yeah.
rats.
Peering into the future.
Doing solid damage, just poof. That's him done.
That's a lot of HP now.
They do have a lot of HP. Good thing they can't get armor.
It'd be overpowered.
Could you imagine? the rats just swarming into like one breastplate for their armor. Like a turtle. I think that's adorable.
Well, this is gonna be easy. The zombie's gonna strike out at you, Sunshine.
Oh, okay. My shitty little kick do too much damage to him.
Also, the salt water you're spraying.
Ah,
That was for
15 gallons a second? Nah.
that was for Sunshine. So we'll go switch that and go to that.
I wonder. You know what?
There we go. Sunshine, you have 2 hero points given to you by chat.
Amazing.
So I'm trying to look up the flow rate. I've written riot water cannon F. The first result is police water cannon for sale.
Buy it.
I want to know the flow rate.
And it's gonna swing around and try to hit Solo.
Boo.
Oh wait,
And that'll be a miss.
Yay.
I need to do my persistent damage.
Solar, it is your turn.
Hello, guy next to me. Gone.
Lyric.
I forgot we gave you that. That's a hit.
Huh.
God, that's a lot.
So it looks like it has several options between 1, 2, and 10, 20, and 30 liters a second. That's a lot of water.
Alright. As it dies, it explodes in a radius of fire and debris.
Okay.
Interesting radius effect. Well, that's
Wow.
rude.
So big.
Let's just reveal that to everyone.
Safe? Oh, I am.
I can move it if you want.
Nope.
So I will get
Yep.
everyone.
Wait, why is it in a burst? Okay.
Well, Sunshine won't take anything.
Reflection.
Do I get partial cover? So I got a big bush in the way?
Partial cover doesn't help for
Bush.
reflex saves.
Oh man.
The bush dodged,
Wait.
anyways.
Why am I roll? I don't want to roll
Hey.
solar. Why is it selected solar for me? That'll be me.
If you have ownership on the Star Soul's turn, it automatically flips over to that
Rude.
token.
It's very annoying. It keeps
It's very
trying to
annoying.
give me mosh.
There we go.
Yeah.
I succeeded.
That's. And our two boys here also have to do their reflex saves, even if they're immune to the fire. Successes, of course, will take half damage. Fail. That's a fail.
It's a good thing that the bludgeoning is the main component of that damage.
But no, because they're weak to that, so they should take an extra 4 damage. It should be 6 because it shouldn't count their resistance. Okay.
Final action, I'm going to go into the ocean.
You just walk into the ocean, accept
Mhm.
it.
Just like
Splash.
I'm on fire and I just calmly walk into the ocean.
All right.
I did not need to do that.
You did not need a natural 20 for that, but we're happy for you.
I
Great.
think once you get into the water, it automatically drops the fire anyway.
Great.
You can heal those 4 HP.
Yeah, if you want, I'll let you have the 4 HP back.
So generous.
You'll take it.
No, I took away the 4 HP, the 4 damage.
Mosh.
Hmm.
I have a villain point. I am
You sure do.
remembering to use
Who
it.
gave him a villain point?
Chat
Nobody?
did.
Whoa. That's my job.
Hooray.
Miss.
What? Need to save up my channel points anyways. Someone's got to give Felix hero points.
So Felix
can't
can ride
rename
more
my character.
pterodactyls.
Yeah, so Felix can do more silly things.
That was not a silly thing, that was an awesome thing.
I mean, it
None
was
of us knew
both.
he was going to pull a grappling gun. I don't think he knew he was going to pull a grappling gun.
Well, that's the zombie done. Archie.
Uh-oh. Let's just test out that cone real quick.
I
Nope,
wish
that's
it was
not a
feeling-
cone.
I wish I was feeling more chibi right now.
Hmm. I'm out of
On the
cone
other side of
radius.
Sunshine.
I do. What are their hit points looking like? Badly injured, and I can't see the other one because he's buried under rats.
They're both badly
You
injured.
can't with me.
Both badly injured. Ugh.
I was lucky, D10. Ugh.
Ask her for an etheric shot. I like that spell.
You gonna do the thing?
Yep. Bang! Said bang! Oh, screw me, I guess.
See, the worst part is you just got the same result.
I know. It's very unsatisfying.
Ah. This is why I don't care that you can get so many hero points.
Because they can be worth nothing.
Alrighty.
Sunshine's Tony's better at this than me.
First things first. Rats
They have nothing left to disarm, I'm sorry.
are going to bite.
They're gonna bite? Okay.
Please make me those reflex saves.
I think that's 2 fails. That is!
Woohoo!
10 damage.
10 damage you do.
Again.
A success and a fail. God. Okay.
12 damage.
If I cast a third or is it a fourth rank? An upcast.
Alright.
Enlarge. Can I turn
Against
the
the
rats
north.
huge?
The rat's not an applicable target.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
think
you
they
need
would
a enlarge, like, animal companion or something.
But
Also-
Matt, rodents of unusual size.
Also,
Just makes one rat big.
yeah, that's the main issue. Because enlarge has to target a single creature, and a swarm is not a single creature.
Yeah. It's still
That
fun
hit
to
him.
make one big rat.
That hit him? Alright. Roll that damage.
Does it?
Oh. That will not
21.
hit. Just short on his armor class.
Amazing. So I'm just gonna try that again and take off a hero point, but it's not letting me hero point it, so. Is that short still?
That is short still. And they have an armor class 23.
Alright, and then I'm going to stride over here. That's the end of my turn though.
Okay.
Wait, why am I moving closer to the explosion?
Mosh, it is your turn.
Get him!
You can end
Big
this if
dice.
you believe in yourself.
I am going to move here.
Yeah.
You've
So I
got
can touch
this.
This one.
Using your
And
quick
then-
mantle.
Whee!
See?
Mwah.
Told you.
Well, he's dead.
As we
So
learned
dead.
from the Dragon Lady, encouragement and positive reinforcement makes critical hits happen.
Alright, and I add my crit specialization, which is 4, I think, now.
Yep. That sounds
Should
right.
be.
It's been a long time. Let me just check everything's in order. Fatal detail, deadly detail. That's okay. It's nice.
Shit. Well, he's super dead.
Yeah.
We're just gonna reveal this
Yippee.
as it explodes. Oh god.
Reflex saves.
Well, at least it's not a critical failure anymore, Mosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's only a failure on the rats. Wild.
And re-roll the damage.
Shitballs, why? Why? Sorry, let me just... Brian rats, I don't know. Oh, they take 25, I guess.
Yeah, they're fine.
Alright. Why is Mosh not able to do that by himself? Okay, that's fine. Every time. Every time.
That'll be a failure, so we'll take the full 16. Apologies.
Are they just gonna start chain reacting now?
No, it still has hit points left.
Not quite. Not quite.
Well, you've done a stride and a strike. Or was that a vicious strike?
Shitty little kick.
Vicious strike.
That was a vicious strike, so you're done.
No shitty little kick.
No. I did a little, like, a heel kick on my way up on the crate.
Okay.
Yeah, have I got Mosh selected? Yes. Lovely.
Yay, the fire is out. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Sola!
Something has gone wrong with my screen. Give me a second. I'm going to gun that last one.
That delay was not comforting.
I'm going to reload Foundry. Ooh, and Twitch. Everything's just shutting down on me. Fantastic.
Oh, cool. Well, we can still hear you on Discord.
Good.
So one thing's
What-
consistent.
What kind of gun do you want to gun?
Gun.
Just needle darts? Did
Yeah.
you want me to... Did you want
Oh,
me to do the
right.
button?
Please and thank you.
Oh no, I forgot again.
Sola has a gun.
You can try and take it back from me, but like I have the gun now. I am the captain.
This is such a mistake.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
I mean, it worked great against the witches. I'm concerned now, though.
Sola has a gun.
No.
Did you want to use your hero point?
Absolutely.
Alright, well, let me take it off first. Here we go.
It'd be so funny if Solar starts modifying the arms and things to just contain various bits of precious metal just so that they can gun better.
Well, that will be a hit.
Gun.
Are you back in?
Yeah. Where's gun? Where's gun? Gun.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do it.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Well, we all know the drill.
Oh, man. Flex myself again. Yeah!
Stop moving.
Oh. Of course.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's funny.
I think everyone's gonna be fine with that one.
They succeed. Half damage. They should
And
take
with
half
that,
damage.
there it is. There's a slight delay that always is kind of like, is it gonna happen? Is it? Is it?
Is this the cage that the Akata is in?
That is correct. And they are still asleep.
I'm pouring so much salt water in there.
They are no longer asleep.
Are they dead?
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Yeah. 15 gallons a second will do that.
Fire hose them.
Yeah. I will now plug my bottle of water.
Okay.
I say stream and pour a bunch on myself and then plug it.
Whoa, whoa! How many actions does that cost you?
Oh god. Sunshine.
Yeah.
Your
That's
rats
me having
also
a-
have presents for you.
It was me having
My
a dig
rats
at
have
this spell,
presents
Matt.
for me?
Well, you did disarm them
There's
of
nothing in their
talismans.
inventory.
Well,
Yeah, what are these talismans,
Yeah,
Matt?
where are we talismans?
Give me an occult roll.
Okie dokie. I will. It's gonna desalinate all my water if I touch it, right?
I mean, technically, but
Hate fresh water.
your 27 is enough. And surprising no one, these are desalination charms.
What are these useful for, Matt? Selling? How much are they worth?
They don't look that expensive. Like, they look pretty cheap and easy to make when it comes down to it.
Ugh.
For a moment, I thought you were absolutely going to say that they were infused.
But the general gist of it, and I wasn't expecting you to actually disarm them of it, so I don't have the stat block ready.
Yeah.
As a free action, when creatures take damage from salt, they become
don't.
immune to it for the next minute.
Overpowered.
Busted. Game
Quit
breaking.
giving my enemies that have one particular weakness resistances to that weakness.
Yeah.
It's almost
The
like
betrayal, Matt.
it's almost like we've been building up to it for the entire adventure.
I know. I mean, to be fair, it never did really make sense that they used saltwater allergic things to do their bidding in a very saltwatery world.
That's
It
how an
wa-
ocean works.
It was always a little bit strange, wasn't it? Also, you're enlarged, yeah. And people can take off the persistent fire. It's fine.
Okie dokie. The rats probably want to heal up.
There was healing.
I mean, they're good to keep going, but
I'm good. You can just put them in your cut.
oh, there was some healing.
The brine rats
They
have
don't
taken
want to
some
be in the
casualties.
pockets. They don't want to be in the pockets right now. They're feeling pocket free. They're free ranging.
Free rats. Free range rats. Yuck. Oh, that's a place and a half.
What's up?
It's all crafted and non-cavernly.
It's very sewery.
We've
Did
reached
we
the
check up
sewer
what's off
levels.
on the left here?
Yeah, we can.
Well,
What's
As you
around
kind of-
this area, Matt?
as you kind of come around the corner,
Ooh. That's worth looking at up there.
oh, there we go.
Hop. Oh, hey, that's a friend.
There's a lot of friends.
There's a friend.
Way down the
they're
back.
friends.
So you can see
Yippee!
it.
I believe
As
this
you-
is a grate that we can't pass through.
That is correct.
Well, you say.
So you say?
Look, if you do a thievery check and get 3 successes, you can get through the grate.
Okay.
Well.
Who needs that when you can just force?
Donk donk.
Can't soon. No, that'll do it.
I mean, I would like to heal up before we go to the next combat.
That's a good idea.
Well,
So I'm not going to do this just yet, but
by way of kind of finishing out the session as well, as you come around the corner, you look out into the water. This appears to be some sort of rudimentary sewage system for Miranda Bay. Because it's a big enough city, it would have need of one. So one would exist. And, you know, the ocean's right there, right? It's fine. It's not going to cause damage to the ecosystem.
Ecosystems aren't real.
As you look out into what appears to be a cistern of some sort, various docks and ramshackle buildings have been put up. And you see 4 Akata. Larger, though you have seen ones like this before as their backs bristle with spines. As an individual kind of walks between them, taking notes. The Akatas, for their part, aren't in stasis. They're simply sitting at attention.
I so wish I could teleport you guys through that grate.
Who's the individual? What's he look like?
He looks like a human man. Absolutely, a human man.
A human.
Like, like this?
Human. No. He, from this distance, it's hard to make out a lot of details.
I
He,
pull out my telescope.
Yeah, what? Those were scopes, though.
he bears a striking resemblance to someone that you have seen in the past. The benefactor from the party.
Ew.
From the governor's party.
Yes. We remember. I don't think we actually got a picture for him then. But we know he's shifty.
Very shifty indeed. And with
Shifty
that,
necromancer.
as our pirates seem to have uncovered some sort of plot to bring Akata into Miranda Bay, their adventures seem to be continuing as the trouble follows them ever onwards. If you wish to find out what happens next, however, you will have to join us next week at 5:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where hopefully my voice is feeling better. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, yell about it, Matt. That'll help.
Yeah, no, that'll be perfect. Trust me, I could make it worse. We will be continuing Hoist the Colors for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, presented by Tabletop, Obscura for Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Marco Gelfi. If you enjoyed the stream tonight, feel free to join us tomorrow night, where hopefully my dulcet tones will have returned for Gatewalkers, where we'll be continuing our adventures there. Otherwise, we're probably gonna raid into Dwarf Down Under. I know he's doing
Nope.
his... No, he's gone?
He's got internet issues again.
Oh, the poor bastard. Alright, we gotta find someone quick to raid then. I mean, Beeples and Dragons are actually doing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, let's give
Are you
them a
really
raid.
gonna raid into Dungeons and Dragons?
Hey now.
It's the same game.
They've had a rough year.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, they've had a rough year. They've had a lot of problems. That's not on the fans of the game, that's on the company. So yeah, we're gonna raid Meeples and Dragons. They're an Australian group. Pretty cool people. They like to organize charity events and things that they do throughout the year. I'm pretty sick though, so I'm probably gonna raid and dash. Did that work? The raid has been created. Excellent. But thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Especially Sleepy Portal Ghost. I hope you've enjoyed your first stream. I think this is your first stream. I haven't seen you in before. But I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye.